Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Rome 2 Total War, Emperor Edition. We are back with another replay from our good friend Big Hoss. I believe it was replay 19, Big Hoss as Carthage, and Veronica Baruti as Egypt. I would love to meet this Veronica. But let's go ahead and watch the replay. And let's just take a quick look here. It looks like he's got a very spear-oriented Carthage build with no missiles. Interesting. And Egypt has one more unit of cav, I noticed right off the bat. He also has 4 archers, so he has some missile units, which Carthage does not have. However, he is lacking the pure infantry power that Carthage is bringing to the fight. As you can see, this entirety of the army is infantry, so that is a pretty powerful force there. So we have late Libyan hoplites, 1, 2, 3, wait, just 2 of those? 2, and then late Carthaginian hoplites, which apparently are different. He does have his spears up front, ready and personal. Wait, was I? Oh, he has Peltis. Okay. I can't believe I didn't see the fucking Peltis there. What was I looking at? Anyways, he does have Peltis. He has 2 Peltis units. He also has some Carthaginian cav. And General's Bodyguard unit. Oh, I did not mean to go that far down. Then he has Libyan infantry, the staple of any Greek or, in this form, Carthaginian group. Although Carthage really was kind of an off-branch of Greek culture in its own way. So yeah, that is the Carthage army. Very heavy with infantry, with 2 Libyan Peltis, right? Did I get the name right? Yep, 2 Libyan Peltis. And then we have the Egyptian army, which is actually going to be a similar army, composed slightly differently though. He does have 2 Nubian bowmen and 2 Egyptian archers. So he does have the advantage of extra missile fire that he's going to be able to rain down. However, his infantry force, as you can just see from right here, is not quite as large. He does have thorax swords. He has 4 thorax swords here, ready to do what they do. Then he has pikemen, 3 pikemen, 5 pikemen. Okay, so he does have some pikemen, which is interesting. He has some Talmud cav, which are some pretty heavy shot cav there. Then over here, I think he has another Talmud cav. Yes, he does. And he also has a citizen cav. And his general unit is a Talmud cav. So he has some pretty heavy shot cav. He's got 4 infantry units, and he's got 5 pikemen and 4 archers. So a build that you, I don't feel it's a bad build. I feel it's a good Egyptian build. It does have infantry. It has, in my opinion, too many pikemen, but you know, some people can use those pikemen better than me. I find them a little bit cumbersome in fights. Then he does have quite a bit of shot cav, which, as long as he can control the cav fight and get behind these lines, there is a lot of infantry to be hitting here with shot cav. However, a lot of that infantry is, in fact, spearmen, but, you know. Oh, he's got a sacred band here. I didn't even fucking see those. Is there another one here? I know Big Hoss likes to. Yep, there is another one here. Big Hoss likes to make very, how's the best way to put this? He likes to balance both sides of his army out. There isn't one side that has, like in this army, for example, there are 3 pikes on the right side and an extra cav unit, whereas this has 2 pike and 1 cav. So if this was Big Hoss's army, he would have made these all even numbers. And I cannot think of the word that I'm trying to look for to save my life. And these bowmen are using up their ammo on these Peltis. The Peltis are pretty tough, though. This, as you can see, this Peltis unit only took 2, and this one took about 60, about half strength then. And they were able to, I think, rout one of the archer units. Yes, but it is back. So that one lost 60. This one's full. This one's full. This one lost about... oh, I can't do my math tonight. 50. And he is slowly moving up his thorax swordsmen. They are in formation, however, to reduce casualties. Thorax swords are pretty good at soaking up a little bit of archer fire, but they are also an expensive unit that you don't want to use specifically for the reason of soaking up arrows, which is also what I would have to say about the Ptolemaic Cav, which are going to crush the hell out of those Libyan Peltas, at least where they were able to hit the line. But they're kind of a... Oh, he didn't even take any casualties. Alright. Fair enough. Took one casualty there. Somewhere. But that's quite alright. I think that was a good use of his Ptolemaic Cav. I honestly would have used Citizen Cav, but I guess the Ptolemaic Cav probably have better armor, and, you know, they do get the job done quicker. How much armor do the... So they... Citizen have 70. And the General's Bodyguard, or the... Oh, they have 60. So, So the Citizen Cav do have more armor, interestingly enough, even though it would appear that they have more. Perhaps it's because they don't use a shield. Oh man, that's a bloody fight going on there, but, well, the Libyan Peltas held up better than I thought. It's mostly the charges on these Cav units here that are gonna do him well. Sorry, excuse me for my coughing. I am feeling a little under the weather. It is partially my own fault, though. I've I have a few days off, and I stayed up, I would say way too late, but the problem was I never did go to bed, and then I stayed up all the next day without taking a nap or going to sleep the next day. So I slept in about 13 hours today, which is very unbecoming of me. Interesting. So he's still going to use some of his ammunition on those Peltas, which is just fine. It's just a waste of ammo in my opinion. But his thorax swordsmen are up here, and he is sending his late Carthaginian hoplites to make contact with that line. Should be interesting to see how this goes. I mean, the thorax swords outnumber these hoplites, and they are better at melee combat. But Carthage is not trying to win this fight. I haven't even pulled out the tools yet. They're not trying to win this fight. Excuse me, wrong tool. They're not trying to win this fight. He's just trying to weaken the thorax swordsman without weakening the main body of his line yet. By tying them up, the thorax swords can't do anything, and they are going to start taking damage and be weakened so that he can send unit in unit after them. However, excuse me, god damn it. The introduction of the Ptolemaic Cav here has brought his Libyan infantry forward, and he doesn't care so much about personal casualties. As you can see, he's just throwing in spears, tying all these units, enemy units down, so he can do a little bit of damage with missile fire. And I would suspect... Oh, he got tied up with some pikemen here, but that's quite all right. Just because of how many infantry units he does have, he's going to have a lot of ability to flank him. And Libya is already forming into an... Why are they facing the wrong way again? What is with people in facing the wrong way? I mean, I realize they're not in critical immediate danger, but they are in immediate danger. I mean, they've got Cav here. I don't know. Some people. But it looks like he did get a Cav around here. He's going to hit the general's unit, or perhaps the archers. It looks like he's chosen the archers to be his target. Part of his charge was tied up there. It was interesting. And the Cav unit's now going to hold him down and probably spank him here. But this was a poor decision on Egypt's part to get his Cav units, especially his Ptolemaic Cav, which are really expensive and really need to be doing some damage. He got them tied up on nothing but a simple Carthaginian Cav, and now that they're tied up, 1, 2, 3 units of hoplites, and, oh, 2 units of hoplites and a sacred band are now in and amongst the horses, causing some damage, and that's not going to be good for him. Of course, this pike unit is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing, but You know, these late Carthaginian hoplites are a noble sacrifice. Ooh, and look at that formation. He even got the formation nice and skinny there so he could get it in behind these guys and these guys without getting tied up on either end. Because he wants to flank probably these pikemen, it looks like. Either one would be fine. Although these pikemen did not get their pikes out. Interestingly enough, they've decided that instead of using their most deadly weapon, they would instead engage in hand-to-hand combat. And they're going to be repaid with for that with some spears in their back. As you look over here, you can see that this fight is just kind of going along. It's probably going to go on for a long time. If I had my guess, I would say that this fight's going to be the last one to really get broken up, unless an outside force can really put some pressure on either side here. These guys are charging in, but that pikeman unit is doomed, and that means that this one is doomed too, because now it is outflanked, and it is has no reinforcements anywhere to be seen. He's raising the banner here, trying to get them some buffs. Yeah, they're all on hoplite wall, and then he was able to raise banner. So he did get, he does still have some archers back here. He does have, there's another pikeman fight here. But as I said earlier, this fight was doomed the moment he tied up his Talmud Cav with a bunch of spear units. The Sacred Band and late Libyan hoplites are all there, as well as the Carthaginian Cav still. And now not only has he lost his fucking Talmud Cav, but he's also losing his general unit, which is also a Talmud Cav. Very expensive and only good if they're consistently doing hammer and anvils. So he should have gotten them out of there a long time ago and perhaps aided in this fight so that this pikeman didn't fall, or even like snuck around here, or I mean gone all the way around. Instead, he's decided that a all-out melee fight with his general unit and an expensive unit of Talmud Cav with a Sacred Band was a smart plan. I have to say this is the probably the most foolish thing I've seen in this battle thus far. And I haven't even been watching the main infantry fight, which Egypt is now losing. He does have a unit here, but he is losing this melee here. He got a Sacred Band in there. Yeah, these thorax swords are done, and this is going to wrap up the battle, I do believe, right here. Well, congratulations, Carthage. Congratulations, Big Hoss. I am now going to do what I've always wanted. God damn it, I was going to draw a penis. I've never done that with the drawing tools, and I wanted to, but it's too late. All right, so let's take a quick look, as we always do, at the end results here. We have General's Bodyguard from Carthage. Did no damage, but also didn't really take any, so that's good. 102, 43 on the Carthaginian Cavalry, which are okay numbers, not the greatest. Libyan Peltis did a little bit of damage. His late Carthaginian hoplites all did reasonable damage. Nothing standing out, though. Libyan infantry did same with them. In fact, same with the entire Carthaginian team. None of them did poorly, but none of them did great. I mean, this Sacred Band did 113 kills. That's pretty decent. 142 on this Libyan infantry is good. 114 is good. 102 is good. 139. Okay, so he has units that did probably a step above good. They did great, but they didn't do fantastic. None of them did really badly, though. However, if you look over here at Egypt's team, the exact opposite can be said. This Talmud Cav was hitting those Libyan Peltis, but other than that, these Talmud Cav, which should have very high kills on them, none of them have above 100, or all three of them. Yeah, none of the three Talmud Cav have over 100 kills. This one was approaching it, but not close. 36 is a terrible amount of kills for a unit that is going to be that expensive. General's unit these units got caught up. That was so dumb. Egyptian archers, 6 kills. That's terrible. 39 is not good. 34 is not good. 67 is okay. These thorax swords are more of a heavy infantry, kind of defensive infantry unit. They're kind of the backbone of a lot of Greek armies. well, on PvP, obviously the hoplites was the real backbone, but on a lot of PvP, people like to bring some thorax swords so they have some heavy infantry, but they're not the best heavy infantry, they're just good for the purchase. The amount of money you spend on them is good. However, they did not get a lot of kills, but they did hold that middle area effectively for quite some time. Pikemen, 85 kills, 88 kills, 44, 64, 32. So far, the pikemen and his Talmud Cav, which hit his Peltis, are doing the best, which is unfortunate. And yeah, congratulations to both people. I still want to meet you, Veronica Broody, and it has nothing to do with the fact that I am a creepy gaming stalker who, I should probably just stop right there. I don't know where that was going. Better to just stop right there. Anyways, big announcements coming up soon for the channel. There will be some more Fallout 4 videos, although that series will not be going on for super long. It will not be like a full-on Let's Play. There's probably about, I don't know. I'm thinking about stopping it at 5. Between 5 and 10 videos is probably where I'm going to end the Fallout 4 videos. At least the straight-up Let's Plays. There might be some goofy videos or maybe some explanation videos to like help people, and maybe even a review. We'll see. Total War Arena is also, I got access to that, so there will probably be some more videos of that. The Charlemagne DLC was announced, and I've already bought it for Attila. So that I am actually super excited for. That's like one of my favorite time frames, and I've always kind of wanted a Total War game in that time frame, so I'm excited for that. Other things coming up, you will see, and I will probably do a vlog soon, so you guys know that something big is going on in my life, and it's going to change a lot of things. The channel will still be active, but it will definitely change how I do things. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. And please send me some more replays, anyone who's out there. The email is in the description. Goodbye.